From Michigan.com here speaking with Doug Kurtis, race director for the Detroit Turkey Trot, who has a new sponsor as of today. We're down here at Campus Martius in Detroit, and Doug, tell us about the new announcement.
So I'm thrilled today that we made the announcement that Strategic Staffing Solutions is going to become our title sponsor. So it'll be the Strategic Staffing Solutions Turkey Trot, probably sometimes shortened to S3, so the S3 Turkey Trot. And as you saw here today, Cindy Paskey, the CEO and president of Strategic Staffing Solutions, is probably one of the nicest persons I've ever met, and very dedicated to Detroit, well known here in Detroit as a very diversified staff, and dedicated to charities here too. So by having her on board, we're now going to help two new charities actually.
Awesome. So
the Detroit Mounted Police, and Cindy's been very involved and puts a lot of money into making sure that they're still a viable organization. In fact, they're down to 5. They used to have over 20 horses, and they're down to 5. So she's making sure that those 5 don't go away. So I'm just thrilled that we're part of that. And then we're also going to work with the Michigan Humane Society. So Cindy's a very dog and cat person. In fact, she's been up on the stage for the last several years too, at the starting line of the Turkey Trot. And anyway, she always has her dog with her too, and her husband Paul too has been there with her as well to start the race.
Yeah, and Cindy was mentioning she's a runner, her husband's a runner.
Yeah.
So
she ran with the Downtown Runners and Walkers actually.
Okay.
So she was part of my running club.
So tell us how this type of company, not just a corporate sponsor, but a corporate sponsor dedicated to running, with runners as employees. What kind of effect is this going to have on the Turkey Trot, you think, for one thing, and then just running in general?
Well, again, she's dedicated to Detroit, and obviously a huge percentage of our, attendees are all from the Detroit area, and as you've seen over the past few years, it's really become a family-oriented thing. Many families make it a tradition. They all come out and run together. And then the really cool thing is when they come out and run in costume. Right. And Cindy's been here in costume. Well, you saw she's got green hair, green, streaks in her hair. So Cindy's all about having fun, and it's pretty down to earth. And so she's going to encourage that. So having them on board and having them here, they're right behind us. The Penobscot building where their offices are will help us as far as doing things here in the city of Detroit and promoting the Turkey Trot.
Right. So and obviously a direct effect on the race itself and keeping the race going for the foreseeable future here.
Yeah, and obviously putting more money in so we can do things like nice bannering and nice signage. Every year I try to upgrade the race just a little bit to make it look very professional and fun, and and obviously like giant inflatables. My wife always laughs at me. I always want inflatables out on the course, but those are the things that make our race unique and different. And so Strategic Staffing Solutions is going to be able to do those kind of things to encourage more of those kind of things out on the course.
Right, and they're on board as well for you for the Corktown race.
Yeah, so I'm fortunate as well that they came on board last year and promote our race, and again worked with the Detroit Mounted Police, and I'm very involved in that way with the city, and to have their staff. It's always great when you have your sponsor that isn't just handing you money. They're there in person, and so they had their staff, starting each wave of the race, and high-fiving people and slapping and having fun. So it's you can't ask for anything better than when your sponsor's involved in the event. They're not just showing up and handing you a check.
Right. So I mean, definitely a good thing today with the new sponsor and moving forward. So congrats on the announcement today.
Yeah.
And good luck with everything. Hopefully, everything's going to move forward in some good ways here, right?
Thanks, Dave. And two, I mean, it's nice. The parade company is the kind of organization that wants to make a big deal out of it. It's a big splash that's important enough, that we want to make sure the public knows. So to have an event like this today is just really nice, and says something about the parade company.
Well, congrats on your announcement today, and good luck with everything this year, Doug.
All right, thanks, Dave.
Okay.